Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia. I have a bucket full of empties for March. So let's get in. So this is Onks. I think it's Onks. I'm not even sure I'm saying that right. But it is a sugar scrub. I found this at, I think, TJ Maxx for $5.99, which is probably, I think, pretty close to the price. I don't know, though. I think this is a brand that you can find at Walmart. I love sugar scrubs. This lasted forever, and I really liked it. I use it on my legs before I shave. My husband and I use it on each other's backs. So I really like this one, and it's sort of a foaming one in a way, so it has some soap in it. So I really love that. This I will definitely be purchasing again. This is supposed to be a dupe for my new favorite shampoo. And why is it? I'm gonna like forget. Oh, it starts with a P. I think I may have to stop the video and go get it. Oh, why? I may have to stop the video. I'll be back. All right, so I had to go get this. So Pureology is my new favorite shampoo and conditioner. And so the conditioner, so I can't even talk. Anyway, Pureology is owned by L'Oreal. And I had watched a video recently that this is supposed to be a dupe. The L'Oreal is a dupe for this. These run around, I don't know, $35 a bottle. I happened to get a kind of like a set, so I got a discount. But I love the Pureology shampoo, and I will probably use that for forever or until somehow it doesn't. And so I tried this, and this is, I think, around $7 and change at Walmart. I would definitely agree that this is a dupe. And not a perfect match. This does work a little bit better. For my hair, I need a lot of conditioner. So I'm not sure this will be worth the price per use. The shampoo is fine because shampoo lasts forever, but I will definitely repurchase this. I really do think this is a great dupe for sure. And so definitely will repurchase this. All right, I just finished, and there's a little bit left, but I just finished a body oil that I got from my, I just don't think my brain's working today at all, but my, it's basically Lolia, and I love body oil. This one was okay. It lasted a long time, nice scent glass bottle, but I wish it would soak in a little bit better. And for the life of me, I can't remember what box I get it out of. Anyway, I feel like today's one of those days where I just can't talk. So this is a find also at a TJ Maxx. This is by Fab, or what is that? First Aid Beauty. This is their anti-redness serum. And I use so many things that help with redness. I can't say whether this was a total success or not, but I did like it. It is very thick, very moisturizing. And so I really do think it helps calm. If you have oily skin, this may be too thick for you, but I definitely think it helped. And if I saw this again at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, I would pick it up in a heartbeat. I am, I guess, crazy in that I like to layer bunches of things. This is so thick and hydrating that you really can't layer, but this is a very nice cream, and I really do think it helps with my redness. So this one I have already repurchased. I really love this, again, for redness. I got this in my Ipsy, the Aloe Propolis Soothing Gel. Now, if you saw me review it a long time ago, it was almost one I was going to get rid of. But I decided to keep trying it because when I wake up the next morning, my skin just looks less red and more calm. But when I first started using this, it would kind of sting. It felt like it was stinging, but again, it actually worked. So I've since repurchased this, and I really like this. This has kind of replaced my Centella Asiatica gel because I really like it. This one was a disappointment. I love Numa shampoo. I had recently discovered them. So when I got the chance in one of my boxes to try the dry shampoo, I jumped all over that. There's still some in here. This is literally terrible. I don't know whether I got a dud box or bottle. This it does add some shine and it makes it smell nice, but it does not soak up oil. I maybe like 10% of the oil soaked up, But as far, I mean, there are like so many cheaper bottles of dry shampoo that work so much better. Batiste, I'm sure this is probably around the $25 mark. Do not waste your money. Again, I almost feel like I must have gotten a bum bottle because Numa is a really good brand and I really enjoyed trying their shampoo and conditioner. That did nothing. Again, shine, scent, but no real oil absorption. And for that price, it should be better. Here is another dry shampoo. Now, this was much better than the one mentioned, but I have a new favorite in the $25 category, and that's the Redken dry shampoo. If this was $10, I would say it's awesome and go get it. The oil absorption was way better than what I just mentioned on the Numa, but for $25, I don't feel like this is worth the price. I had put this on my Christmas wish list, so I got to try it for free, kind of. Would not use it again, and you know, it was fine if it was $10. But given the price point, there are definitely better ones out there. So I use Febreeze on my clothes. I do not wash my clothes every time I wear them, so I use them on my tops, my pants, whatever. I've used Febreeze like that for years and years. They recently, in the last year or two, changed bottles. It used to be just more of a squirt. This is now where it kind of like, you hit it once and it just sort of does this spray, which theoretically, if I was doing the couch or like a large area, that would be really nice. Because I'm just doing a top, I kind of feel like it wastes a little bit of product. So I feel like that was a design that sort of, you know, benefited the people doing a big couch, but it also benefited them in that you use more product. But needless to say, I've already repurchased this and I totally use Febreeze to not have to wash my clothes so often. I probably have mentioned this before. I love this deodorant. I've been using it my whole life, so I don't know, 30 years at this point. I don't know when you start using deodorant. This is one my mom used, and subsequently, I think I mentioned it before, my husband sweats a lot, almost to the point where he'd almost, you know, like people get treatments like a Botox or in their armpits or something. So I have been looking for a very high, is it aluminum content? So to hopefully help him stop smelling and such. And so Mitchum, from what I could find at that time, had one of the highest aluminum, which for some people, that's a bad thing if you want natural. But if you don't want to stink, I'm a fan. Anyway, I feel like today is a crazy day. I use syrups like this in my oatmeal, believe it or not. So instead of using like Sweet and Low to sweeten it, I use basically 0-calorie coffee syrups. And I was buying them at Albertsons, which is our local grocery store, but they were expensive and small. And I found this, I believe, at Home Goods. $3.99. This is a huge bottle, 25 ounces. I believe the one at the grocery store is like 7 ounces for like $7 or something crazy. They had fun flavors. This is just caramel, but they had s'mores, vanilla, all kinds of things. So they're a huge bottle for a fraction of the grocery store price. So that's sort of a tip. If you like coffee syrups for any reason, they are much cheaper at a Home Goods, TJ Maxx, etc. So I was recently sort of decluttering some brushes, and this was a very beautiful one, but I just didn't really do anything. Again, I wish I had some relatives that live closer because I would just pass this on. I had just recently cleaned it, which is why it looks brand new. But I think it's supposed to be a blush brush. I don't know, didn't like it, and I just needed to declutter it. This one, perfectly fine, again, but I have like too many of them, so I'm decluttering. This one I thought I loved. It was the Complex Culture by Ipsy, and it was their foundation brush. Very stiff, but once I can't think at all today. Once I just got my other brush by Rare Beauty. Oh, Selena Gomez. There we go. My brain is so slow today. I love the Selena Gomez so much that I just don't need this. And so this was more decluttering versus Ipsy. Nothing really wrong with them, but the Rare Beauty is so much better. All right. So Clean Zero. So I have some, I guess, pros and cons for this. I mean, I don't really know. I would consider buying it again. I do have some backups of makeup cleaner. If you have a full face of makeup, I like this. I sometimes, basically for a long time, just wear mascara because of our masks at work. And I just don't like how masks and makeup feel. So I would just take some out and put it on my eyes. I didn't think this did such a good job on mascara by itself. But what I realized, and maybe everybody knows but me, and because it was a sample size, there were no directions. But you have to take it and emulsify it. So you have to warm it up, then it works a lot better. So when I had a full face of makeup, I did that action and it worked a lot better. But when I was just pulling it out to put on my eyes, I didn't like it just for eye makeup remover. So now knowing that, I would probably consider repurchasing this. But like I said, you really have to like warm it up. And I have another one too, basically the same thing. This was by Yada, Green Tea Pure Cleansing Balm. So absolutely a similar thing. This one's much cheaper, I believe. I like them, but only when I used a full face. And I didn't always think they were that great at mascara. But I would consider buying either one of them again. But I like a cleansing oil better. So I'm not sure I would repurchase these. This was one of those products, and I tend to do that, where I didn't think I liked it, so then I rushed through it. And by rushing through it, I then realized that it was awesome. So this was a really good moisturizer. A little goes a long way. This is by Chlorane. It is very expensive, so for that, I wouldn't repurchase it again. But it was one of those, I think, gems that I didn't realize was a gem until the end. But it made my hair so, so soft. I hate to say it, but I hate this Briogeo product. It's another one where I almost feel like somehow I got a bum, like they had made a mistake at the factory. This made my hair less moisturized. So I recently got a Briogeo curl cream that I love. So then it kind of inspired me at Sephora to buy their mini trial. And so this was a mask. And it even says, you know, you use it after shampooing, let it sit in your hair. So it's a mask. So in my mind, that's more conditioning than a conditioner. I have a dry spot right here. It made it worse, if that's even possible. So I don't know. Curl Charisma, I like their shampoo. I like their regular conditioner. I like the curl cream. Again, did I get a bum mask? Like, it's almost like they forgot the conditioning agent. It made my hair drier. So anyway, absolutely hate this. Wouldn't recommend it. And even if I did get a bum one, I'm not going to spend Briogeo prices to see if I got a bum one. All right, so I had gotten a Winky Lux mystery box, and I was so excited. The products were so beautiful. But two of these just didn't work for me. And again, I don't really have any relatives here, and I don't think coworkers want used products. I don't know. This one was like their glitter stick. And I tried. I wanted to love this, but I feel like this might be geared towards the 20-year-olds in college going to like clubs, because it is like a disco ball on your face. No matter how little, once it's there, you can kind of spread it, but it's a very thick glitter. And so it's a gold glitter, and the directions at the time even said like arms, legs, neck. So I really feel like this is awesome. If you want to like sparkle, this is definitely for you. Love the packaging. This is just beyond gorgeous packaging. I just don't have any interest in that much glitter. I had tried this before my husband's brother came to visit, which we never see, but like once every like 8 to 10 years. He probably thought, what a freak. I was like covered in glitter. But anyway. And then this one would have been awesome, but the color is just not for me. So this was like a little, I think, mini bullet stick. And this is a gorgeous color if it was a nail polish. But for me, it goes on very like pale pink, and it just doesn't do anything for me. But again, gorgeous packaging. Very happy I got the mystery box. Just the colors weren't right for me. So I've recently discovered The Ordinary. And if you are looking for good ingredients for a low cost, Ordinary is the way to go. Glass bottle, oh sorry, this is their hyaluronic acid and B5. I believe this was like $6 to $7. I liked this. I just don't think I'm a hyaluronic acid girl by itself. I like mixing it or having it be in other products. So this was very nice. I have no complaints. And again, The Ordinary, an Inky List. I recently did a Sephora mini haul, which I haven't filmed. I'm not sure I'm going to film, with Inky List. Really, really liking it. This was another great find at TJ Maxx or Marshall's. I can't ever remember. I love Dr. Jart. It's a Dr. Jart Secret Repair. Very expensive stuff at Sephora. But I love, I've tried other products. So this was a really nice mask. And when you get a pack of 5 for like $8 at TJ Maxx, it was a win-win. So this is by Glow Recipe. There were their niacinamide drops. I love the packaging as far as aesthetics go. Towards the end, it would not pump anymore. So then you had to like take it out, dump it out. So packaging in that regard was kind of an F. And again, it's beautiful, but you can't tell how much is left. This was nice enough. It was very heavily scented. I have other niacinamides I like better. So very happy to have it. Very happy to try it. I don't feel the need to buy it again. And if you don't like scent, I would not go with this. This is heavy watermelon scent. This I really liked, but I don't think I would buy it again. This is this is the one I would buy again. Okay, so I have 2 of these. Face oil is something that I absolutely is an essential in my skincare routine. This was the JL Natural. Both of these are run for, I think this one runs for like $24.99. And it was fine, but it didn't soak in. So the JL Naturals, I love their hair serum. I wouldn't repurchase their face serum. This one, it's sad that it's Canadian. And that's, I mean, I don't mind that it's Canadian other than the shipping. And so this is $40 Canadian. I think at the moment that would be something around $35 American. I could totally be wrong, but I just don't want to pay the shipping from Canada. I liked this. This was really nice. It just smelled good, but not, I don't believe because it was scented, just because it has a nice natural smell. Really, really liked this. I have other face oils that I'm using currently that I also like equally or better. So just because of the shipping from Canada, it's not worth it for me. But I really, really enjoyed this. This was Delia. Really, really liked this. I almost want to set it aside just in case I feel like I miss it. But darn, if it didn't have shipping or was a little bit cheaper. So this was the cuticle cream I got in my FabFitFun. I give them an A for unique. I have never seen a cuticle cream in a pen, but this applicator was just so finicky. Like you had to, and I guess there's some in there, I don't know, you had to keep pumping, and then it's like a plastic, and then the cream would kind of blop out. I also felt like it was a very watery cream. I mean, it does say cuticle cream, but it was kind of this watery substance. So I do give them an A+ for unique because I've never seen a cuticle cream pen. But personally, I don't think it did much. It just didn't feel nourishing. I use cuticle oil multiple times a week. So I just much prefer a cuticle oil. But that's just me personally. Glad to have it. Glad I tried it, but not again. So I had recently gotten a sample size of the Paulas Choice Peptide Serum. Peptides are something that I'm really trying out recently. And I think it's the Ordinary. I got this and the Ordinary about the same time. I really like the Ordinary better, I believe. And the Ordinary is a fraction of the cost. Full size, this would be like $53. And it sort of stings. And it made my skin red. And I just don't have time for that. And maybe that's one of those pain is gain sort of things. But I don't like anything that makes my face red. So at least for me, I don't think this is a repurchase. Because the Ordinaries, I think it's like $13. And you get more. So this was a sample I got from the Winky Lux, that bag. So it's kind of like too small to tell. This was their jelly, Dream Jelly. And it had some like the skin dissolving acids. But my skin felt so soft the next day. I really liked this. I don't use the salicylic acid, things like that much. But my skin did feel so soft. So I would almost consider repurchasing this. I was just watching a dermatologist video. Sorry, I'm trying to see where I'm at. 11 minutes. Because anyway, my camera only records for so many minutes. was saying that you really should use chemical versus physical exfoliants. So my skin really did feel awesome. So I might set this aside and I'll consider rebuying that. Oh, I also really loved this. This was an eye mask. This was really, really nice. Brighten and protect. And I kind of am liking the eye masks that do this because, you know, crow's feet are real once you get over 40. And so I liked that it targeted everything, not just right here. And so this had silver, caffeine, algae, pumpkin, and pomegranate. I really liked these and I would definitely consider buying them again. So I was decluttering, and so I have some mascaras that I decluttered. And this one was by Item. This is Lash Snack. And it might have even been on my short-term favorite list because I loved it. And I loved this sort of wand. I really go for length. I don't care about volume. I have long lashes, so I'm more of into a natural definition. This worked great, but it dried out quickly. And I don't know whether I got a bum one. I keep saying that over and over again, so I think the product's just bad. But it was great for like 2 months, maybe 3 months. And I'm still, I think these last for 12 months. So I'm still well under the 12-month mark, and it just dried out. It would like fall out. It's hard to apply. So Lash Snack is no more for me. And this one makes me sad too. This was by MAC, and I'm not sure which MAC. And I had repurchased this from a sample I had got. Now, the sample I had got, I loved. This one was a very wet formula, so it worked better after probably the month mark. But here lately, it's just been not performing. It's like falling out, whatever. And so I don't know what's happened, but I have so many other mascaras that I love more. I just don't have time for a product that's not going to work. So that one's on the way out. All right, so we are almost done. So I talk a lot about essential oils, sniffle and sneezes. This is one from Eden's Garden. So during cold season, I highly recommend the Breathe from doTERRA. I usually do like Eden's Garden generic. It helps so much at night for my daughter, for me, not to be coughing. I also have had doTERRA Serenity. I've heard it's bad to keep using melatonin. So I really liked this one. It's a little pricey, so I'm just going to kind of see if I can just use melatonin. But that was kind of my justification, is maybe it was better than doing melatonin. So this I thought I liked, and now I'm not so sure. This was the Mud Masky, and it was a pH balanced cream. I forget which box I got this in. It was nice, but for a mask, for a winter mask, I don't feel like it was that moisturizing. So happy to try it. I'm not finishing it. You know, I kind of feel pressure to keep trying or to keep using it because I have it. I don't want to be wasteful. But I also don't want to keep using things that I don't love. So this is about a third left, and it's going. This one I really loved, but it is now rancid. It smelled so bad the other day when I put it on. So this is Balance Me. It is a spot treatment, and it's probably 2 years old. So it should have been thrown away a long time ago. But this worked really well in the beginning. I almost feel like maybe I should have shaken it, because I feel like maybe the stronger, like, active ingredients were in the bottom. But when I first used this, like, it got rid of pimples really quick. And then not so well later on. It could be that it was expired, or it could be that I should have shaken it. But I really I would be happy to get this again. At this point, I use those pimple stickers, and they work fabulous. But anyway, those are my empties for March. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a great week.